Ladies and gentlemen, well, I almost fell over doing that. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Mack Flash Trivia. My name is François, and I will be your host for the next little bit. This is Mack Flash Trivia Live, you lucky, lucky little buggers. Yes, we're going to be playing some trivia tonight. I will be guiding you through it. I've got 3 rounds coming at you, all of them with 10 questions, followed by a 15-question speed round. You know all of this. Why do I explain it? Syndication. That's right. Well, how is this going to work tonight? Well, I'm glad to see everybody in the chat joining us. You can play by yourself or form a team. The way it's going to work for the answers, I want you to jot them down at home using your preferred method, whether that means you downloaded the official form on the Mack Flash website, or you're just using any sort of writing device or writing on device. What would you call that? Receiving device? One's a pitcher, one's a catcher, I guess. Do not answer in the chat or comments. That is the one thing that's very important, but feel free to share your score in the chat and comments. No phone and web searches, of course. We're trying to keep this a healthy, fun competition for bragging rights, of course. The answers will be revealed at the end of each round, so you'll be able to mark yourselves 3 times tonight, and I bet you've never gone 3 times. And then reveal your score, of course, in the chat with us. Most importantly, let's have fun. That is what we are going to do over and over and over again. There's a lot of... I just realized, by the way, my innuendo count is at 3 and possibly a 4th unintentional. So if you're keeping track at home, well, you know, wipe your brow. It's about to get hot. I got round 1 coming at you right now with 10 questions, followed by a 15-picture speed round. While you guys do that, I'm going to get into this chat and find out who joined us tonight and call out these wonderful, wonderful teams. If you haven't done so, give me your team name in the chat. Make sure you're here. Check in. You know, check it in. Music ends. Question number 1. Who took on the role of Lemuel Gulliver in the 2010 modern retelling of Gulliver's Travels? Lemuel. Man, it's a good thing I didn't have a son, because that's what I would have called him. And we got Supernova in the house, followed by the Booty Shakers. Hello, Booty Shakers. Well, I don't know if that's your actual name. I'll wait till I see your official team name post, Chris. In the meantime, let's take a look at question number 2. What G word is used to describe the colored filters used on stage lighting? All right, who we got here in the chat? We got the 3 Must Get Beers. Hello to Aries Angels. Hello to the COVID Con Men. Welcome to the game. Welcome to the real Jay-Z. Jim and Z are here. Team Vader here in full effect. The Naughty Hookers are here, and so are K and A, present and accounted for. Thanks for joining us, K and A. What's up, Tom? Checking in from Doc L&M. Working part-time. Gotta make ends meet. His wife wouldn't let him be a gigolo anymore, so he had to go back to the boring job. Such is life. It's got its ups and downs. Well, it used to. Round 1, question number 3 comes at you right now. Which actor has played an Egyptian pharaoh, an SS officer, a serial killer, and one character who must not be named? Oh, who could it be? Hello to the Christ Punchers. Hello to San Francisco Potato Skins. Hello, Hot Mess Express. Thanks for being here tonight. And we got a bunch of people cheering for their various sports teams. The Habs, the Hawks, the Knights, the Booty Shakers. Oh, wait, no, that's a team. Levante las manos. Welcome to the game. Team Gloglies, GG's in the house. And that's it. That's all the teams we got. That's it. That's plenty. That's plenty. Round 1, question number 4. When you sneeze in Germany, people say Gesundheit. Well, what does it mean? Health, blessing, or good luck? Well, good luck. Hey, welcome to Hot Tub Quarantine Machine. That's a great name. I love it. Welcome, welcome. AB bringing up Du Hast. That's very strange because that's twice in 24 hours for me. Last night we're sitting at dinner and I started one of those daily mix radio stations on my Spotify, and I figured a daily mix based on whatever I chose was like it was a cake song or something like that. I was like, yeah, that should be good enough, and I put it on. And at some point during dinner, we're all sitting and eating, and I have to stop and lean back. I think Du Hast is on. Sure enough, yeah. The playlist took a turn for the not dinner worthy. That's for sure. All right, everybody, we get question number 5 coming at you in round number 1. Question number 5, your first audio clip of the night. It is not Du Hast, that's for sure. And yes, it does mean you hate. Du hast mich. Du hast mich means you hate me, I think. Something like that. I don't know. I just know that they're crazy. I've seen one of their live performances on tape, not live, and they're incredible. They're just incredible. What do these 3 songs specifically have in common is what you have to figure out during this song pileup. You know how pileups work. 3 short snippets of songs that have been mashed together. All you have to do is listen to them one after the other and tell me what these 3 songs specifically have in common.
Constantinople, now it's Istanbul, not Constantinople, been a long time gone. Constantinople, now it's Turkish delight on a moonlit night. 'Cause it's a bittersweet symphony that's life.
Once again, what do these 3 songs specifically have in common? And once again, the very reliable Mack Flash audience, or Mack Flashers, coming through with looking up the definition of Du Hast. And Du Hast means you have. What's the full chorus then? Du hast mich. So is it you have me? Is that what it is? Well, we'll find out. I'm sure somebody will look it up. Let's see, round 1, question number 6 coming at you just about maintenant. Who is the most nominated male performer in the acting categories at the Oscars with 12 nominations? We got round 1, question number 7 coming at you just about maintenant. First patented in 1835. What is the lowest pitched musical instrument in the brass family? And moving right along with question number 8. What city was the subject of a 2004 epic period war film starring Brad Pitt and Orlando Bloom? I got question number 9 coming at you just about now. Caviar, table, souvenir, and tea are all types of what? I just realized that Rammstein is basically just German white zombie. Question number 10 comes up, but not before I tell you about our delicious sponsors. That's right. I used delicious to describe them because what other word would you use to describe Littlefoot Foods? We're talking their pierogies. We're talking about their cabbage rolls. We're talking about their stuffed peppers. We're talking about the biscuits. Oh my God! Did you guys see that on the Instagram the other day? They had like this big mountain of biscuits. It was almost like I don't know if it was like a record, but it was definitely a ton of biscuits. And I think they were all spoken for, all sold out already. So make sure you do check out their website, littlefootfoods.ca, or check them out on Facebook. Make sure you follow them on there. Get their updates, find out when and how you can get their delicious food in or around your mouth. And when you do, of course, remember to thank them on behalf of Mack Flash. If you guys want to advertise on the show, or you know someone who does, you know how to get a hold of me. Let's take a look at question number 10 coming at you right here. What do these 3 movies have in common? And there you have it, everybody. That is the end of the regular round for round number 1. I've got your speed round coming up, of course, so do not move a muscle. Keep those sheets and pans handy because you've got some picture identification left to go. Thanks for coming out to the rock and roll bingo last Wednesday. I think that went really well. And plus, I found a few more kinks I need to iron out. But that's all thanks to you. I've also received some very nice comments from people who enjoyed the show and who said, you know, play it a couple more times, and I think we're really going to get the hang of it, and it's going to be all right. So we're going to be, I'll be making those changes to that for sure. But stick around and a lot more. Plus, I'm working on a brand new project that is sure to keep you busy as well. It's been running around my brain for months. It's been, and it just resurged recently with some good developments. Anyway, let's not talk about the resurgences of my body. Let's instead move on to some more trivia. And what I have for you right now is your picture round, and this one is called Uncannily Jane. These are going to be all women named Jane, whether real or fictitious. What I want you to do is take a look at these 15 pictures for 15 seconds each, and all you have to do is tell me what Jane this is. If you're ready to rock and roll, I am. Let's start with number 1. And there you have it, everybody. That is the end of round one, pictures and all. And those were all Janes. That's right, all people named Jane. And all you have to do is tell me what Jane they were indeed. You've got 15 points coming at you for that one, plus all the points in the regular part of round number one. Let's take the time right now to lock in those answers. I will reveal to you the correct answers, and we'll be ready to go with your scores. If you're ready, lock them in. It goes like this. You like that last one, Z? I was like, how am I going to do that? Well, I think I figured it out. Let's take a look first, though, at these. Gulliver's Travels. Lemuel Gulliver, played by Jack Black. Colored gels is what are used to on stage for stage lighting. We got Ray Fiennes playing all of those roles. We've got health. Gesundheit means health. Then we've got number 5, violin intros. That's right. They all have violin intros. Those 3 songs. We had Jack Nicholson, the most nominated Oscar at the Oscars, most nominated actor. Tuba, the lowest in the frequency range, or lowest, I guess, pitch. The tuba. We got Troy, the movie with Brad Pitt and Orlando Bloom. Number 9, all of those were spoons. That's right, we had tablespoon, caviar spoon, souvenir spoon, teaspoon. And number 10, all those movies have characters named Abe. And if it was a fictitious one like this one, I put the source in brackets, though it's not necessary for you. That was just for your information. That they're named Jane, not as an actress, but as a character. Drake, and it's funny you say that, the new Thor. I was just thinking about how I wrote, Jane Foster, Marvel's Thor. And I'm like, well, that's not only the reference, but also another identifier for her. So why not? Jane Elliott is the blue eyes versus brown eyes racism exercise lady. Whether you believe in her experiment or not, she has had a huge impact over many decades, performing the blue eye versus brown eye racism experiment, where she brings random people into a room, separates them by the color of their eyes, and then proceeds to simulate racism. And I've seen it in action. It's not impressive. It's exactly what there's no big epiphany, but it is, I guess it is impactful in a way where it does put people in a position to fully understand racism and more empathize with racism than to just simply sympathize with it. And those are your 15 Janes to be added to those scores from the beginning. I believe this is out of 25 points total because there were no complications in round number 1. Feel free to share your scores right now in the chat with all of us. Keep track of it at home because we'd love to see your final score at the end. Feel free to post that in the comment. If you're not watching this live, of course, we'd love to see that as well. We're going to take a short break right now, just about 5 minutes for you to stretch your legs, refresh your drink, go outside, do whatever you need to do, but please do come back for round number 2, where I've got 10 more questions and a 15 music clip speed round coming at you. Let's take a look at some of these scores before I head up to the fridge. I still got a few sips here to keep me busy. We got 24 out of 25 for the COVID con men. The Christ Punchers picking up a nice 20 points. The Three Musketeers picking up 17, and so are Jim and Z. The Potato Skins picking up 15. Team Vader with 21 points, and 21 going to the Naughty Hookers as well. Hot Mess Express with 17 points. Jane Question Face for number 15. Jane Question Face, we told you never to bring her up on this show again. Aries Angels with a nice 11. I will definitely be playing Jane by Bare Naked Ladies, but when I get back so that I can listen to it as well. Hot Tub Quarantine Machine 14. We'll be right back, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Mack Flash Trivia. My name is François, and I just checked if my mic was on. Indeed, it is. And that means good things for all of us because we're ready to go and you can hear me. And I've got a ton of trivia coming at you. You guys did all right in that round. I was worried that I'd made the game too hard, but there's still 2/3 of it left to go, so I'm not going to get ahead of myself here. We came here for some trivia, and some trivia you will get with 10 questions here and a 15-question music round coming at you. How about a quick happy birthday to Liz of the Naughty Hookers? Happy birthday, Liz. I feel like I wanted to, like waiting till round 3 and let's do a shot. It's your birthday. It's Liz. It's not just anybody. It's Liz, guys. It's Liz. Happy birthday, Liz. Thank you for spending it with us. There's so many other things you could have done. You could have watched PBS. You could have gone down a YouTube spiral of videos about visual effects in the 1930s. Something you could have done. But no, here you are doing something equally as entertaining. Cheers to you. Happy birthday. There will be an official shot of the night later as well. Cheers, everybody. All right, let's go. Round 2, question number 1. Coming at you right about here. For 1 point each, name the actresses who played Tracy Turnblatt in the 1988 and the 2007 movie versions of Hairspray. We get round 2, question number 2 coming at you right about now. What H word describes the annual pilgrimage to Mecca, a duty that must be carried out by every able-bodied Muslim who can afford to do so at least once in his or her lifetime? Excuse me. Round 2, question number 3 coming at you just about. I gotta say, stop saying it that way. I'm stuck in that one sentence tonight. I don't know why. Tauntauns, Ugnaughts, Bolmar, Monks, Minox, Sarlax, and Dewbacks are all examples of what? Tauntauns, Ugnaughts, Bolmar, Monks, Minox, Sarlax, and Dewbacks are all examples of what? I think, if I'm not mistaken, those might be the gangs in West Side Story. Question number 4. It's impossible to put any song from this album on and impossible for me to not sing along. So that's it. If you're getting an echo, that's me. That's me. I'm your echo. Round 2, question number 4. Derived from Greek, a lexicographer is a compiler of what type of books? I'm sorry. There's talk of Costco tequila in the chat right now, and I'm first of all distracted because that sounds pretty great. I can't see them. Everything they do, even the Kirkland brand stuff, everything seems to be fine. So I don't see how that would be bad. But I'm also imagining that it comes with its own like water cooler type dispenser. Like when you buy it, it's as big as one of those like big water cooler jugs, and you got to put that in its own like dispenser, and you just got bluk, 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 bluk. And I think I also just came up with what I want to put in my studio. I think I want a water cooler that dispenses tequila. That doesn't sound dangerous to me at all. I don't think I see a problem with that. Hey, can we get a tequila sponsor in this house? I think that'd be all right too. Round 2, question number 5 comes at you just about now. It is your Trivioki. It was going to be a reverse clip. It was going to be a backwards clip until I played this for my youngest daughter. And I said, hey, do me a favor. Do you know this? And she was like, yeah, it's this. And I was like, all right, if you got it, that means that someone else will. And if not, I get to rub it in their faces that a 6-year-old got it and they didn't. Let's give a good listen here, combining the art of karaoke and the skill of trivia. I want you to listen up to this song where the main lyrics have been removed and tell me the name of the song. Once again, what song did you just hear with the main lyrics removed? Just looking for the name of that song. That indeed does have lyrics, Shane. I'm with you on that one. There are definitely lyrics, and maybe there was a little bit of a hint in there somewhere. I don't know. But here comes round 2, question number 6. What line comes after the song lyrics? Imagine there's no countries. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for. And we get question number 7 coming at you right now for round number 2. And it goes like this. I thought I had something I wanted to say. And my brain was like, nah, man, I forgot. You just go ahead with that question thing you do. I'll be over here thinking. He's not. Which country has been ruled by the Grimaldi Dynasty for over 700 years, right? And has been a regular venue for F1 races since 1929. Ow. Okay, that one. Which country has been ruled by the Grimaldi Dynasty for over 700 years and has been a regular venue for F1 races since 1929? We got round 2, question number 8 coming at you. What famous book and movie character was born with 2 Swiss mothers? No, that's not at all how it goes. Oh, God. Well, hey, we made it most of the way through the game before we hit a typo. What famous book and movie character was born to a Swiss mother and a Scottish father? Once again, what famous book and movie character was born to a Swiss mother and a Scottish father? Mulligan. That unofficial rule book of Mack Flash Trivia is eventually going to get bigger than the official rule book. That's what I see happening. Question number 9 coming at you right about now. What is the official word for a Nobel Peace Prize winner? Hey everybody, I don't know if you guys realize, but yes, Walkerville Brewery, the official beer beverage sponsor of Mack Flash Trivia. Tell you what, it's going down really well tonight because normally I manage to make it, one beer can make it all the way through round number 1. Not today. Nope. I'm going to have to be cracking this one a little early. Thank you so much to the Walkerville Brewery for being the sponsor. And don't forget that you can get your own Walkerville Brewery delivered to your house if you live in the area. If not, take a look around. I'm sure that there are through the LCBO. You can probably get it either at your LCBO or maybe even delivered to the LCBO. If you live again in the Windsor-Essex area, you can go visit them for a curbside pickup or you can have it delivered to your house. Once again, a big thank you to the Walkerville Brewery for that. So you look at your next question. It is your puzzle question of the night, and we're talking about a chain gang tonight. Every word here can be used with the next one to form a common expression or saying, and the three in the middle are the ones you have to figure out. Sort of like in this example right here, Black Beauty, Beauty Sleep, Sleep Tight, and then Tight Spot. So you're going to do the same thing on the next one where I'm going to give you the 5 words, the 3 in the middle. I want you to figure those out. You'll have a whole minute to do so, and you'll get 1 point for each word you get. Let's get going with this one right here. Beer. And there you have it, my friends. That is the end of the regular round. For round number 2, I got a question from Dave Peel. Do they deliver deliver to Ottawa? I will look that up myself while you guys are playing the music round, and I will let you know. We're talking about the Walkerville Brewery here and how far they reach. I know some breweries do across Ontario, so I'll look into it for you, and I will let you know. In the meantime, you will have some entertainment in the form of a music-themed speed round, and music-themed and music in itself. We had the Janes coming in the picture round. Well, I will be honest with you, a little behind the scene. The Janes came after the Johns. That's right. I was thinking, what should I do for music? And if you know my process, I always start with the music round first. That's the first thing I do when I write this show. And I said, hey, what if I found artists or bands that have musicians that have John as their name? You know, there's got to be a lot of Johns out there. And sure enough, there are. But not that many that were straightforward John. So I did sneak a few twists in here. Or maybe they're... let's say they have John in their name. I want you to name the song and the performing artist for each that you're about to hear. There are 15 coming up on your screen for about 20 to 25 seconds each, with a little bit of time in between. Give a listen and write down the name of the song and the performing artist. And remember, the artist or one of the members of the band is named John or has John in their name. Oh, hello. François here of Mack Flash Entertainment. Do not adjust your set. Due to copyright laws and such, we are unable to bring you today's music round. I know. Bummer. If you would like the full Mack Flash Trivia experience, please consider joining our membership at patreon.com/MackFlash. As an official patron, you'll have full access to the live Mack Flash Trivia show, including the music rounds, plus rock and roll bingo and seriously trivia, more of our fun games. Check out patreon.com/MackFlash. I return you now to our regularly scheduled show. And there you have it, everybody. That is the end of the round for the speed round. That's it, the music speed round, all about Johns. Musicians, artists, or band members named John or with John in their name somewhere. Hopefully you were able to figure out the name of the song and the artist. You're going to get 1 point for each of those, which means the music round itself is out of 30 points. And then we've got the regular questions. Lock those in. Let's take a look at the answers coming up right here. It's a pretty decent playlist, I have to say. I'm kind of happy with the choices I made. Let's take a look at the answers here. Number 1, you get a point each for Ricky Lake playing the 88 version and Nikki Blonsky playing the 07 version of Turnblad in Hairspray. I'd like to point out that both of the people who played that character have a 5-letter name that ends in K-I, which is not a common occurrence. K-I, something Ricky with a Y, Nikki, but to Ricky and Nikki, and both of them played the same character. Come on. Anybody else with me on this weird, the number 23 type conspiracy? The Hajj is the pilgrimage to Mecca. Star Wars creatures was number 3. A lexicographer compiles dictionaries. And number 5, that was a song from Frozen 2. It was called All Is Found, which would explain why my 6-year-old got it and you didn't. Number 6, the following line was And No Religion 2. Number 7, we're talking about Monaco. The Grimaldi. The old Grimaldi is next door in Monaco. James Bond was born to a Swiss mom and a Scottish dad. Somebody who wins a Nobel Prize, any Nobel Prize, is a laureate. I just kind of specified it with peace, just, to screw you up a bit. And we have a Poor Boy, as in the sandwich. Boyzone, as in the Irish boy band. Zone Out, as in what I did today when I wrote this chain gang, apparently. And then Outside. Here are your Johns. Remember to give yourself a point for the artist and a point for the song, no matter which one you got. If you only got one of them, you still get the point, so don't forget to count that. And there they all are. A lot of people getting good reactions to these songs. We had Jack Johnson, possibly the biggest stretch tonight, other than Johnny Cash, whose real name is John, and Sex Pistols' Johnny Rotten. At number 6, I'm going to have some sort of angry Andrew. Because that is not only John Travolta, but also Olivia Newton-John for number 6. So that would be for 3 points. That's right. I'm going to put myself on the camera to remind everyone. Number 6, I intended it to be a 3-pointer because of the fun fact that both Olivia Newton-John and John Travolta were the singers of You're the One That I Want. It is a duet. For some reason, the system did not copy it over properly. So give yourself a point as well for Olivia Newton-John, John Travolta, and You're the One That I Want. And what did I okay, I'm sorry guys. I used a new converter. I used a new thing today and it did not copy over. Number 9, obviously, I was looking for Little John. Yes, you're absolutely correct. Because DJ Snake, I'm sure his mom didn't call him John Snake. The J in DJ is not for John. His name is not Dennis John Snake. It is DJ Snake. But he was with Little John, which is what I wanted for number 9. Little John. Thank you. I'm going to catch up on the chat before I let this screen go next again. And here are your final ones, 11 through 15. A bit tricky again. We had John Cena. That was his theme song, and it is on his album, The Time Is Now. That's right, the wrestler, John Cena. Red Hot Chili Peppers with John Frusciante. The only times the Chili Peppers are at their best when John Frusciante is part of the group. And last but not least, Ozzy Osbourne's real name is John Michael Osborne. A little bit of a fun, tricky question for you right there. And boom. DJ Snake is a white Frenchman named William. That is possibly Harmony Skies. That is my favorite fact of the night that I never thought I'd wanted to know and that now I do know. Very interesting. Hey, everybody, let your scores shine through the chat right now. Let me know how well you did in this round. And don't forget, we're going to take a short break right now, just about 5 minutes. You guys get to enjoy this depressing song by Johnny Cash, and we'll be right back with a completely less depressing round 3 and final speed round. We're back, ladies and gentlemen. More Mack Flash Trivia coming at you. I tell you what, this show never ends. It never does. In here, keeps going, keeps going. Basically, the takeaway is that was the takeaway from all that little blurb right there. Welcome, everybody, back to Mack Flash Trivia. My name is François. I'm your host. Question 1 goes like this. What actor has played George Banks, Navin R. Johnson, and Neil Page, among many, many other roles? Round 1, round 3, question number 2. If I can find it. Oh, here it is. Starting with F. What is the common term for an error in human action, speech, or memory believed to be caused by the unconscious mind? Hey everybody, it's question number 3 for round number 3, and we all know what that means. It means it's time for your shot of the night, cheers of the night, if you will, whatever it is that you want to call it. Here we are back on our couches, together again, alone again, but not alone. No, that's the thing. That's the whole cool thing about this trivia. We might all be sitting all in our own houses right now, but I made a joke early on before. I wasn't a joke. I made a comment about how, it's good to be in front of the camera again. I can't wait to see my friends. And my buddy, of course, jumped on the occasion to remind me that's not how cameras work. Which, by the way, great burn, absolutely. But that being said, there is this sense when I'm here with you guys, I can see all of you. I see your names, but I see the people. I see you sitting in your living rooms. Even though I've never been to your houses, I have cameras. I have ways. No, but what I'm saying is we are a community. We are together. And in this togetherness, let's come together in an act of conviviality where we do a shot together. If you're not into shots, that's fine. Put up your glass, whatever you're drinking. You like tea? That's fine. You got your piping hot tea. Ooh, that's nice under your blanket. Yeah, hold up that tea. Cheers the tea. I don't care. It's just a question of being together, doing a thing all at the same time. It's like 420, but for us. Cheers, everybody. This one to your continued health. Here we go. Ooh, that is nice. 2 shots in one night. Happy birthday indeed. Thanks, Liz. It's round 3, question 3, your boozy question of the night. And it goes like this. Based on their mascots alone, I love this question because it's stupid. Based on their mascots alone, what beer should you be pouring into your Fruit Loops in the morning? Meaning they have matching mascots. Based on their mascots alone, what beer should you be pouring into your Fruit Loops in the morning? Question number 4 for round number 3 goes like this. Goes like this. William Butler were the first names of which Irish poet and dramatist, one of the foremost figures of the 20th century literature? Here's your next and final audio clip. It's called Band Artist Mashup. Keep the best for last? I don't know which one is your favorite. Pile-up's good. I love the pile-up. Almost didn't do one tonight. And I said, dude, traditions exist for a reason. Come on, man. This is going to be a mashup. A mashup, of course, is when two songs are joined together, usually using the music of one and the lyrics of the other to create a brand new song. In this case, you might hate me for this. You might love it. I don't know. I want you to name the two artists in this case that are used to make this mashup. Here's a question I had. Should mashups, should I always just ask for all four details? You know, name both songs and both artists? Or is this fun? Sometimes just a song, sometimes just the artist. What do you guys think? Let's go.
Even though it wasn't me, I could feel a grief thinking with your brain blown. That would make the pain go no. You gotta find a way to survive, cause they win when your soul dies. Baby, please don't cry. You gotta keep your head up, even when the road is hard. Never give up, baby, don't cry. You gotta keep your head up, even when the road is hard. Never give up, baby, don't cry. You gotta keep your head up, even when the road is hard. Never give up, baby, don't cry. You gotta keep your head up, even when the road is hard. Never give up, baby, don't cry. Get 'em, girl.
Once again, tell me the two artists used to make this mashup. And still looking for that input. Got a few answers here. All four details, 4 points here. Would you like to make the mashups 4 points per clip? Name both songs and both artists. That could be fun. And when you think about it, there's no real prize. So, you know, let's count all the details, as many as possible. Let's add that score. Let's get 200 points a night. You know what I mean? We'll have to take a look at that. Let's move on to round 3, question number 6 coming at you just about now. We got the meters setting fire to the bayou. But first, we got Tom Baker, who has the distinction of playing what character for 172 episodes? The longest ever serving actor in this role. All sorts of input coming into the chat right here. Some people saying, yes, we'd love 4 points, as many points as possible. Some people say, no, keep it to 2. Sometimes, you know, we know one, we don't know the other, and then we'd be missing out on too many points. What else we got here? Jim just wants some jelly bellies. Hey, you know, Jim is sitting there saying what we're all thinking, and we don't have the guts to say. Kudos to you, Jim. Kudos. Mushroom, lenticulus, and mammatus are all types of what? And if you're looking for another mulligan, there it is. Type should have an S. Mushroom, lenticulus, and mammatus are all types of what? Let's take a look at your question for number 8. What movie opens with, after I killed him, I dropped the gun in the Thames, watched the residue off me hands, and in the bathroom of a Burger King, and walked home to await instructions? Once again, round 3, question 8. What movie opens with, after I killed him, I dropped the gun in the Thames, watched the residue off me hands in the bathroom of a Burger King, and walked home to await instructions? Question number 9. Akimaita won the 1997 Nobel Prize. 2 Nobel questions in a row. Whoop, whoop. Nobel alert for economics for inventing what pet game? How about a big thank you to Marcuterie? She's back, baby. Guess who's back, back again. Meat and cheese. You're my friend. I could have kept going. I probably could have kept going, but my gut said stop. Hey, you know when my gut doesn't say stop? When I have Marcuterie in front of me. Definitely the best delivered charcuterie to your door you could find in Windsor, Essex County. Oh my God, I'm so glad to have them back as a sponsor because I pretty much foresee some charcuterie in my life very, very soon. But I want to thank Marcuterie for being here behind us this entire time. And I want to congratulate you on your success over the holidays. And I'm glad to hear that you are back and back with a vengeance. Not only are you going to be sponsoring these few weeks of trivia for us, but I remember that Marcuterie is also going to be offering up a large prize next month to patrons participating in the Rock and Roll Bingo. So that's going to be the big ass prize for February. And there you have it. Thank you to Marcuterie for your continued support. Make sure you do check out Marcuterie on Facebook just that way, or check out marcuterie.windsor on Instagram. And yes, thank you once again. Let's take a look at your last video question for the night. I've got a video for you on the next screen, and then a question to follow. Goes like this. Oh, hey, what's going on, guys? Sorry, I was just taking a little break, playing some Guitar Hero. You know how much I love Guitar Hero, and I've played pretty much every single one of the games that's come out. One thing that's interesting to note is that in the beginning, they couldn't get the rights, or they just couldn't find the master tracks, so they had to use covers. What was the first iteration of Guitar Hero that did not use any covers and that used only master tracks? All right, I'll get back to it. Yeah, that's right. Once in a while, I take a break. That's what I look like when I take a break. I pretty much look the same, except I wear, well, bottoms, which, you never see. Question to go with that, and I am going to narrow it down for you a little bit. What was the first Guitar Hero game to feature master tracks, no covers, for every song in the game? Was it Guitar Hero 2, Guitar Hero Legends of Rock, or Guitar Hero World Tour? And as a bonus, did you notice what song I was playing? I came up with a category that's going to be, I think I'm going to start including this category in the regular question portion, not in the speed rounds, but in the regular portions. I'm going to call it the AB question of the night. And basically I'm going to say, it's going to be a who is, name this, whatever. But you're going to have to give every detail, like first name, last name, every known piece of information. It's going to be the AB question of the night. It's going to be worth like 52 points just by itself. Let's take a look at, well, Well, I mean, all right, that's it. That's it for round 3, man. That's it for the regular round. For round number 3, I've got your final speed round coming up right now. Thank you so much for being here. I did look forward to it. I got to say, I don't know about you guys, but I am also getting used to doing trivia only twice a week. It's tripping me out a little. I'm getting some withdrawals. I sat around the other night not knowing what to do with myself. So, I spent time with my family, which is apparently the cool thing to do. Yeah, you're supposed to do that. Anyway, I want to thank you guys for being here and spend some time with me. This week is a little screwed up, man, because we got all sorts of stuff happening. Nothing on Wednesday this week. Friday, we don't have a Seriously Trivia as we should, because we have the Battle of the Brains happening, benefiting the Alzheimer's Society. So I hope you have all bought your tickets. If not, check out the Mack Flash Facebook so that you can find out exactly where you can buy your tickets for this Battle of the Brains on Friday. That is going to be kick ass. If we're not mistaken, we're something around like 90 teams or something crazy. It's just blown up recently. It's insane. So that's going to be a lot of fun. And then Saturday, we're going to have Seriously Trivia as a reward, as a thank you. Hey, patrons, thank you for coming to Battle of the Brains. Thank you for donating your time and money to do that. And now please come and enjoy some Seriously Trivia. So that'll be for us, the patrons, on Saturday. And then next week we do it again, and all sorts of fun stuff coming up. So please stay tuned, and let's recruit some more people to join us. And I see that it is working. The word has been spreading because we have more and more patrons. Anyway, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Let's keep moving right now with round 3, speed round, and we're talking about Doe, my dear. That's right. We talked about Jane. We talked about John. I was gonna do a category about Jack. But I'm like, no, Francois, you idiot. You just did Jane and John. Clearly, you gotta do Doe. You gotta do Doe. See what I did there? All right, so these answers will all start with D-O or Doe. Doe? That is a hard sentence to read. Let's take a look at number 1. Come in here. Number 1, type of movies produced by Michael Moore and Morgan Spurlock starts with D-O. Number 2, a person who predicts disaster or is given to forebodings of impending calamity. Number 3, literally, for example, in vehicles, or figuratively, to reduce effort in exchange for a more comfortable pace. This starts with D-O. Number 4, what was former NFL quarterback Michael Vick involved in, which got him in big trouble in 2007? Number 5, remember Peter, Justin, Gordon, Owen, and Steve the Pirate? Perhaps you remember Blade, Laser, and Blazer. What movie are they from? Number 6, the name for the first beat of the bar in music, usually the strongest accent in the melody and the likeliest place for a chord change. Well, in Western music, that is. Number 7, in Seinfeld, during the episode about self-pleasure. The expression master of your blank is used to describe resisting the urge. Number 8, this animal achieved widespread recognition from its role in the story of Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, and it has since become a symbol of extinction and obsolescence. Number 9, pull this out in a bar in North America, you'll get thrown out. But if you flash it in Vietnam, you'll be welcome all night. Number 10, in what movie have fallen angels Loki and Bartleby discovered a loophole which will allow them back into heaven, unknowingly undoing all of creation at the same time? Number 11, as opposed to ventral. Number 12, relentlessly severe, stern, or gloomy in behavior or appearance. Number 13, said of a document that has been changed, usually fraudulently, to suit a specific purpose. Number 14, in sports, this is a set of 2 baseball games played between the same 2 teams on the same day in front of the same crowd. Sports alert! Whoop, whoop. Number 15, this can be a carbonate mineral or homonymously, and I think I made that adverb up, 1975 blaxploitation feature film and the name of its principal character. And that's it for round number 3. You're done, my friends. That is it for the game as we know it. Thank you so much. How was that dough round? Not one question about Homer Simpson. I know. I had to hold back. Yeah. But I think I presented you with some pretty good questions there to push your knowledge just a little bit. Lock in those answers because I've got those and the regular round for round number 3 coming up right about now on the next screen. All right, here we go, for real. Number 1, those characters were all played by Steve Martin. The F thing, where basically your subconscious takes over and says something for you, is a Freudian slip. Guinness and Fruit Loops both have toucans for mascots. That's right, Toucan Sam and the Guinness Toucan. Yeats was the poet we were looking for at number 4. Oh, yes. Thank you, Dave Peel. I spelt Yeats from memory, and I am a communications major. All my friends are English majors, so I don't pay attention to that stuff. Thank you very much, guys. W-E-A-T-S. Yeats. Number 5, we got a mashup of Tupac and Hanson. Tupac, Shakur, and Hanson. At number 5, give yourself a point for each. Number 6, The Doctor. That's right, that actor, Tony, is it Tony Baker? I think I read correctly. Was the Doctor for 172 episodes. All of those were cloud formations. And number 8, that quote started off the movie In Bruges. Took me 2 viewings to fully appreciate how good that movie actually is. Number 9, she invented the Tamagotchi and got a Nobel Prize for it. What the actual... And number 10, Guitar Hero World Tour was the first one to have all original tracks or master tracks. The one before, number 3, was the first one to include many original tracks, but still a bunch of covers. And I was playing Barracuda in honor of my kids, who absolutely are in love with that song right now because of Trolls World Tour, of all things. Here's your dose, my friend. We've got documentaries, a doomsayer, somebody who Trolls World Tour is it's cute. It's what if Guitar Hero was made into a movie with trolls and a cutesy story? Worth seeing at least once. And now it has my kids literally, I'll tell you what, you know what, you guys can read these answers. I'm going to tell you cute stories about my kids because guess what? My kids are at school, like homeschooling right now, as all of our kids are, virtual schooling, homeschooling. I'm not going to take that much responsibility. I sit by while they are taught. I do nothing but facilitate. But my kids, when they go on break, and I'm loving being here and watching their day-to-day stuff. But one of their games right now is they play that they're in a band together, and they have like these imaginary other members of the band, and they do these covers, and they'll go outside on the patio, and they'll like choreographies and stuff, and like they're drumming on the recycling bins, and they're jamming out. My 2 kids are jamming out to Barracuda by heart, and like by all these songs that are included in these animated movies and in Guitar Hero and stuff. And it's all these things that you go, how are these songs still alive? How are these songs still being sung by kids who are 6 and 9-year-old? And this is how, by being put in Shrek and Ice Age and all these different movies, man. It sustains the life of these songs, and it shows that these songs have that universal appeal, that they've always been good and they'll always be good because there's this magic behind these songs that make them just eternal. And for 12, it seems there's about like 12 different answers for Dower. So I'm going to let you guys be the judges of whether or not you deserve that point or not. The point I'm going to make is in the question. There was a sort of question of severity to how gloomy and negative this person was. Very severely and constant. Dower has to do with how long it is and how severe it is. My name is François. I have been your host, and I can't wait to see you guys again on Mack Flash Trivia. Bye-bye.